I was born into, I guess I'll call it a dysfunctional family. I wasn't raised in a Christian home, and really, I wasn't raised in a religious home whatsoever. I always think I struggled with who I was. Always struggled with self-worth, value issues, and I lived in such a dysfunctional environment, and my parents constantly fought all of the time. So even my first view of like marriage and love was so distorted because I didn't really know what that looked like. My parents got divorced, which no one was surprised by that, and everything kind of got separated and fell apart. I think when that happened, I was 12 years old, that's when the whole self-image things really started to surface, the problems and the issues. This guy bullied me every single day for most of 8th grade. He called me fat every day. At one point, I just wanted to prove to him that I wasn't fat. I didn't think I was fat, but I wanted to prove to him that I wasn't, so I stopped eating. And that started a battle with anorexia and bulimia for almost 10 years. You're so convinced that you look a certain way that when you look in the mirror, you actually see that. Like, you can't even see what you look like because your view is so distorted about, what is actually there. And I would just spend all this time making myself throw up and trying to work out but yet not eat. And I was just convinced. I used to draw in these notebooks like pictures of me in front of a mirror, and I just really hated myself. So I just had this view of myself that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't worthy, that I wasn't pretty, that my body wasn't good enough, that I was fat, that I was stupid, and nobody wanted me. My sister invited me to church at the service we used to have called Relentless. And I was like, there's no way that I'm going to that. Like, you're crazy. I was mad at her. I was just very angry that she would even ask me to go. I was being so mean to her. I was being just so rude. And then we got here, and she's walking me around the church and showing me everything. She's showing me what the church stands for. And I was like, I don't believe in any of this. Like, I don't know what I believe in. I think I'm a free spirit. I think I'm liberal. Like, I just didn't know who I was. And I met some people, and in a moment, it just hit me. And I just started crying. Then she's hugging me, and I just felt this love. It's like God just took a sledgehammer to all the brick walls that I had up when I came into the building. And we go into service, and I sit down, and all I could do was cry and keep crying. And I felt God tell me, like, I love you, and you're gonna be okay. And that was a really big deal because my whole life, I just wanted to know that I was gonna be okay. It was like God's love just came in and like overtook me. It was like an earthquake. It was awesome. So I get the mic and I said, hi, my name is Erin, and I just got saved, and I was gonna kill myself, and I don't remember everything I said, but I just said basically everything that happened to me in the past month, but now I'm saved and I want to live for Jesus. And this swarm of people that I had just met came up on the stage, and everyone's hugging me and loving me and crying, and I'm just a little bit freaked out because I'm like, I don't know these people, why are they crying? But I realized that they were rejoicing because they saw a broken, hurting person give their life to Jesus in just a moment. They didn't judge me, they didn't treat me bad. They kind of knew about me from my sister, and they knew that, I used to do drugs and I was in a bad relationship and I wasn't living the right life, but none of them said anything to me like that. They just prayed with me and cried with me and just rejoiced that I gave my life to Christ. And from that day forward, I was never the same. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, how well I know it. literally the love of God that compelled me to change and give my life to him, because I knew he loved me and cared about me. I want to tell people that God loves them no matter what. And he sent his son to die on the cross for me, for you, for everybody. And there's just something about that that changed my life.